there is a heart that God has set within us as men. And stories like this, stories that you love, the ones that you would choose to play, those stories are calling to us. And they're trying to awaken us and bring us back, almost like smelling salts, right? To awaken the soul of the man that God put in you when he created you. And everything you want in this life and everything you were destined to be waits on that. It waits on the recovery of your heart. Good evening. I'm John Eldridge. Great to have you here. We are so honored that you have come to join us. Welcome to boot camp. Welcome. And well done. Well done. You've made it. You have already crossed probably 7 great hurdles to be here. So well done. Well done. We really are deeply honored that you would come and spend this time with us, and we are really looking forward to it. This is an awesome weekend. This isn't going to be quite like any other men's retreat you've been to or that you feared going to and have never been to, right? The beautiful irony of God is that I would never have gone to something like this. So I understand. Let me just offer you some assurance. We're not going to break you into small groups and have you share, The one really rich thing about this weekend is that there will be nothing about it that will feel religious. Jesus is not real big on religion. It actually is one of the things that infuriates him most in the New Testament. Oh, he loves God, his Father. And this will be a rich experience with God. But I just want to put your fears aside. We're not going to make you do things, and we're not going to make you get up and, say stuff or give a confession or any of that. We're going after this. We're going after the heart that God put in us as men and what that means and what it means about his heart. Because the whole story starts in Genesis chapter 1. At least our part of the story does. This is the introduction of the human race, okay? This is the very first thing that God chooses to say about people. And this is what he says. After creating this intoxicating world, this gorgeous, beautiful, wild world, then God makes his own image, right? His final act is, then God said, let us make man in our image, okay? Like us, right? In our likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea, the birds of the air, over the livestock, over all the earth, and over all the creatures that move along the ground. Listen. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. How? Male and female. He created them. That's the most important thing you'll ever be told about a human being. That you bear the image of God and that you bear his image as a man. God doesn't just make generic people, right? He does something very distinct, very particular. He creates either masculinity or femininity, and each in their own way tell the world all sorts of rich things about the heart of God. And what we're going to chase after is that masculine portion this weekend, though we'll speak to the beauty quite a bit as well. That heart that you have that is stirred by stories like that, movies, films, songs, experiences in this world, that you have that heart, you do, because God has that heart. You bear his image. So the things that you desire are telling you crucial things about your own life, what you are created for, what he made you to do, why you're here at this moment in history, and also what he's like. So that's what we're going to chase after, because David says something absolutely remarkable in Psalm 119. He says, I run in the path of your commands. He's singing to God. He says, I run in your ways. Why? Because you have set my heart free. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, yeah. I mean, if that could be true of you, if that could be your story, that would be phenomenal. That would be incredible. You would be so dangerous for good, right? You would be so powerfully redemptive in this world. To live like that, David says, oh, I am who I am. I experience the life I experience. He's running, right? Because God has done something profound within him as a man, deep in the soul. So that's what we're going to chase after. This weekend is kind of like a treasure hunt. We are looking for the true heart of God. What's he really like? Stripped of all of the ridiculous things that have been said about him. And we're looking for the heart that he put in us as men. We're looking for, what is this masculine soul? What is this image that we bear as men that is unlike anything else in the world and is the greatest treasure he's ever given you? Okay, that's what we're after. So we're going to start with some prayer, invite him into the weekend, give it all to him, and then go on a little bit of a journey, okay, together. So we'll begin with prayer.